After seeing the vast impact of Hurricane Ida, many are calling on legislators to do more to address climate change. Washington correspondent Kevin Frey has more.
Another catastrophic day after a year of catastrophic days in the Big Apple.
You know, between the mass burials during the early months of COVID-19 and the almost biblical flooding from Hurricane Ida, there's a sense to which I feel like I'm living through the apocalypse.
Members of New York's congressional delegation spent Thursday surveying damage in their districts, many arguing that Ida's wrath makes it abundantly clear a big federal investment to address climate change is needed.
Our city's ill-equipped for a world of catastrophic climate change.
In Washington, President Joe Biden echoed that sentiment, doubling down on his call for passage of both a bipartisan traditional infrastructure bill and a $3.5 trillion Democratic proposal that includes climate spending, the cornerstones of his domestic agenda.
Hurricane Ida didn't care if you were a Democrat or a Republican, rural or urban. Its destruction is everywhere.
But the fate of those bills remains unclear in the sharply divided Congress. In her Staten Island district, Republican Representative Nicole Malliotakis says she saw water damage in areas usually not prone to flooding. She acknowledges the city has drainage problems tied to infrastructure, but she won't commit to supporting the spending to address it.
Are you planning to vote for that infrastructure, the bipartisan bill?
Well, I would like for it to come for a vote. I'd like to have a debate on it. We haven't even had a debate on it yet.
Meanwhile, a key Democrat, Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia, caused a stir Thursday when he urged lawmakers to hit the pause button on that $3.5 trillion proposal, saying it could aggravate inflation. His vote could sink the Biden plan. Progressive Congressman Jamal Bowman fired back.
Joe Manchin's issue is passing on debt to our children. But what if we pass on a planet that is dying to our children? That's worse than passing on debt.
Democrats are currently in the process of drafting that larger multi-trillion-dollar bill, setting up potential votes for the weeks ahead. In Washington, Kevin Frey.